It's like, 'cause my dad, people don't know my dad's a bishop, but for 30 years, he started off as a janitor at MTA, Metro Train Association in California, MTA, huge train and bus transportation. And now he's the lead janitor for about 100 of them. And
Wow.
he got 2 years left. And I saw my dad serve at all these levels. So when God spoke to me and said, "Hey, you're going to have to speak life into yourself, but you're going to have to get out of this house because it's dark here." And when
Mm,
I went into started me as janitor, I read over 200 books, getting my life back together, speaking life into myself, getting confidence day by day as I showed up for myself. First, I was very selfish after that bankruptcy. I said, "You know what? I'm going to take care of me first." And that would catapult me to where I'm at now because I struggle not only losing my business, I struggle with PTSD from the military, 3 combat deployments to
yeah.
Afghanistan as a contractor, losing 25, I'm saying, friends in combat, Bronze Star, all these things I suffered. And then past trauma from growing up, my mother, dying of AIDS, crack cocaine, living on Skid Row, even myself being homeless, going to the county jail, all these things that made up who I am. And when I started to go down, all this stuff took over my life. But
Yeah.
God said, and you used to speak to me, and after we got to know each other, you would leave me with quotes, you would tell me, you would talk. And when I started to regain my strength and my new version of myself, I created this conference. And I had a vision of the people that played a pivotal part in my life, getting me back to that point, bringing them on stage. And we did that. Can we talk about that time we had when we did Shake the Room conference in 2023 and 24?
Yep, yep. I remember you called me and asked me, well, you told me the vision and what you wanted. You asked me I'd be a part, and I said, of course. And so you had just a team of awesome speakers, coaches, strategists, um, just who were showing up and just giving people free knowledge. The sad part, it was hardly anybody in there, but it was so much rich, expensive information that all of us were pouring out. And so, your vision to serve and to just help people with knowledge, it served me. Like I was sitting there at all of some of the other speakers taking notes. And some of them have come into, my own private world and helped me financial, prepare my credit, all that stuff. And so, your vision to serve, yeah, yeah, for sure. Your vision to serve is something that I also align with. I'm not just a therapist who owns a counseling practice. Like in private practice, people come to you, right? People who are privileged with insurance, people who are privileged with money come to you. But the way I conduct my business is we go to the people. So we provide community-based services. So we do free groups, workshops, free mental health awareness summits, pop-up events, because unfortunately, people that look like you and I aren't running to therapy, right? And so I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all not gonna come to me, I'll come to you. And that has been one of the biggest ways that we have been able to even get clientele because people are familiar with our faces, not in our office or in our private space, but in their community. And so I am all about community wellness, community mental health, and just equipping people again with tools and strategies to live well because life is hard. Life is hard. But when we become skilled at managing it, that's a skill that we can take for the rest of our life.